Let's move forward and look at the Golden Lions of the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. My mom's alma mater. UAPB last year in 2024 went 3-9 overall. They were 2-6 in conference play. Blue. Their notable win was a early week game against Prairie View on national television, in which they won 21-17. Their worst loss on the season, of course, to the University of Central Arkansas, UCA. They lost 56-17 against the UCA Bears. Offensively, when you look at them, they were pretty good last year. Fifth in scoring offense, averaging 23 points a game. They were sixth in total offense, averaging 335 yards a game. Eighth in rush offense, averaging 115 yards a game. And they were third in pass offense with 219 yards a game. Of course, Mekhi Hagan was their quarterback, Giovanni Gibson, the wide receiver. Two good combinations of offense for those guys. Defensively, though, near the bottom with Valley and Bethune-Cookman. UAPB, the Golden Lions, 11th in scoring defense, averaging giving up 35 points a game. They were 10th in total defense, giving up 426 yards a game. 10th in rush defense, giving up 218 rushing yards a game. And 7th in pass defense, Blue, giving up an average of 208 passing yards a game.
Yeah, they were pretty active in the portal. And I also think they hit the JUCO circuit pretty well. They landed a few promising wide receivers in state, a few offensive linemen. But I think the big signing here, Perry, that no one's really talking about is they landed a transfer quarterback. His name is Christian Peters from Shaw University at the D2 level. Last year, he was a Harlan Hill Trophy finalist or nominee. He had almost 2,000 passing yards, 21 touchdowns, 3 rushing touchdowns, took care of the ball pretty well. A very, very experienced grad transfer, Perry. I know there's been some talk about what Mekhi Hagan's was. Like, how good was he really, or was it more Giovanni Gibson on the outside? I think that's a fair conversation because Mekhi Hagan is going to have a QB battle of his own to deal with Quad Brown over at Alabama A&M, but there's an argument to be made that Christian Peters is actually an upgraded quarterback. Now, the bigger question, though, Perry, who is he going to throw to? Because he does not have that guy on the outside in Giovanni Gibson, who's now at Oklahoma competing for his starting spot as he overcomes his injury. He doesn't have that kind of bailout blanket, which we saw in some of these big wins they had last year or just close games that they had last year. That was kind of his safety blanket. Who is Christian Peters going to throw to? That's my biggest question. And I'll say this, Perry, they were really small, the offensive line and interior defensive line. And in the SWAC, that's going to get you beat up week in and week out.